What in the fuck was that? Who had music playing through my opening thing?
Had to have been Mikey.
And didn't have their mic muted.
I unplugged my headphones.
Oh.
I told you it had to be Mikey.
All right. Well, anyways, welcome everyone to the Nate Smith after party. And of course, we have with us the guest of honor. Nate is with us. The fucked up headphones. Mikey Famine is also with us. My producer, fellow knucklehead right below me here, Canadian Ollieman is also with us, and he's decided to climb out from the depths of wherever the fuck he is today. Matthew Randall has joined us too. You guys haven't seen him on here for a little while. Welcome back, Matthew, the tasteful asshole, or the taste budful asshole. And we've also got Jonathan, the dishonest or half shed ape. Okay, sure, that works.
He's two sheds. I'm working with it.
Oh, okay, I got you. I put the pro in producer. See, I changed mine to Neil the 3 sheets to the wind instead of. I'm changing it back to
3 sheets to the wind. 3 sheets to the wind.
Honestly, the first time I ever heard that expression was on 16 Candles.
Really?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, when the Asian guy falls out of the tree, he's all shit faced, and her grandpa goes, "Oh, he's 3 sheets to the wind." That was the first time I ever heard that.
I got to be honest with you. I actually heard that from my grandfather back when I was 7 or 8 years old in the 70s. I remember describing somebody that was drunk as 3 sheets to the wind. So,
yeah, I'd never heard that until I saw it on the movie. One of the first John Hughes films.
I was about to say you don't look old enough to have been 7 years old in the 70s, but you don't look young enough to have been 7 years old in the 70s. But damn it, time has done a thing to us.
Okay.
I was 7 years old in the 70s.
No,
one's a compliment, one's an insult. I don't know.
Can't be right. Can't be right. No, it has not been that much time. It has not been, it has not been that much time since the 70s. There's no way.
It has been, yeah.
No.
Canceled. I was 7 in 74. Actually.
Look, I'm canceling like the past 20 years. Thank you very much.
I was 4 in 74, Neil. So.
4 in 74? Well, I was 7.
I was born in 77.
So you were born in 70.
I was born in 70, yeah.
77.
Yeah,
1870.
I'm a 66 kid.
No, Mikey, not 1870. Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Hey, red hot rockets in your pockets.
What? I'm familiar with the up your hose with the rubber nose thing because that's the whole Happy Days thing.
I thought that was a taxi thing.
No, it wasn't Happy Days. It was Welcome Back, Kotter.
Kotter, yeah.
Was it?
That was all the little things that John Travolta said.
Travolta.
Oh, right.
Nose with a rubber hose and twice as far with a chocolate bar.
I'm pretty sure Red Hot Rockets in your pockets. Red Hot Rockets in your pockets was one of them. Let me find a list. There's got to be a list.
I have no idea.
What was his character's name?
Would somebody let Pale Blue Mama that I don't know what she just walked into?
Vinnie Barbarino.
Vinnie Barbarino, that's it.
I wonder if you have to train in your sense of humor when you become a Scientologist, or if that was just the writers to begin with the whole time.
No idea.
To answer your question, you walked into us quoting 70s sitcoms.
He's like the OG celebrity Scientologist, right?
Who's that?
Travolta.
No, it wouldn't be more Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
No.
Travolta's been in longer than Cruise.
I don't know.
Travolta's a Scientologist?
Yep.
He's big time, yeah. He's
I had no idea.
He's been a Scientologist since, like, I think I read not too long ago, he's like 30 years.
Up your gizzard with a rubber lizard.
Oh, wow.
How do you go up
Not yet.
Lizard?
Not yet, Amanda.
Mikey?
I am.
Ollie's always stoned.
No.
Update. Neil, I only got that much left.
Oh, you've been busy.
I'm halfway through the bottle.
That is a well-used jar, Ollie, man.
Oh, yeah, I've had it for a few years.
I think it's time for the gummy bears.
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
I thought that was
Wow.
bananas in pajamas, isn't it?
No.
Gummy bears bouncing
here and there and
everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
Gummy bears. 90s Disney was weird.
I've never seen
used to-
anybody groove and eat gummy bears.
I used to love that show. I actually have that song on my phone. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not going to judge you harshly for that because that
Thank
was
you.
a pretty bopping theme song.
It's pretty catchy. Yeah, it's pretty catchy.
Like there were a lot of 90s cartoon theme songs that were just freaking,
That was 80s though, wasn't it? Gummy bears.
pretty sure Gummy Bears was 90s.
Yeah, I think it was early 90s.
Maybe.
Mm,
Bears, see, not gummy bears. But
let's
Never
see.
watched it.
Ah, damn it! Now I'm showing pictures of candy, and I want.
I'll
Candy.
bet you a 6-pack, Jonathan. It started in the 80s.
I'm not going to take that bet.
1985.
Got him. Pay up.
boom.
Got him.
I still am not taking
All
it.
right. Settle
85,
down.
85 to 91.
That you owe 85 beers
Come on,
now.
children.
So it was
Settle.
also on in the early 90s then, too.
Well, yeah, but the bulk of it was in the 80s, 85 to 91. That's like saying G.I. Joe was in the 90s.
No, that definitely wasn't.
Here's a question then. Here's a question. If you could take any 80s show and do a remake of it now, what show?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we found our first round the horn question.
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Oh!
Would you want it to be cartoon or live action?
Cartoon. Got to be cartoon.
Okay.
They did redo it.
Okay, I'd like him to redo the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I think I could do a lot better with it now.
I don't remember that one.
I want them to redo Land of the Lost and not the fucking shitty movie that they put out.
That's from the 70s.
That movie was real hit and miss.
It was shit. It was nowhere near what the show was.
Yeah.
It wasn't hit or miss.
little-
It was shit.
A little birdie told me that they're going to be redoing Thundercats and The Rock is going to be Lion-O.
They did do. Oh, really? Like a live action?
Or just voicing.
Because they did redo an animation. It only lasted a couple seasons.
It's just a
Did they
rumor.
really?
It's just a rumor on the internet. So
Of course, that's where all the good rumors start there.
Does
the water
anybody
coolers have to be
remember
shut
the show-
down for COVID.
Does anybody remember the show Greatest American Hero?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'd
that
love to
had
see
that
them redo that.
They are redoing it.
No way.
Yep, they are.
Where are they gonna?
The lead, I think, is going to be a gal this time.
Oh, wow.
And yep,
Cool.
they
So
are
it's gonna be
redoing
a chick that can't land.
it. Yeah, that was
I
the
think
big
that was my favorite
part of the shtick.
show.
Is he sucked at landing.
Well, he didn't have the instruction book for the suit. He didn't
That's
really
right.
know how to fly.
That's right. That's right. It was a great show,
I
though.
remember the theme song that "Believe It or Not,
Yep.
I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free."
Okay,
Almost
hold
like
on,
a
Hillbilly.
All right,
The
answer
only
the
thing
phone.
I remember about Mask is that they were actually all wearing helmets.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was a terrible
Yeah,
fucking show, anyways.
It was, but I got all the toys, so including the W9 big rig that shot the missile out the sleeper.
Does anybody remember what MASS stood for?
Mobile,
Mobile Armored
Army Surgeons Hospital. Surgical Hospital.
Mask.
Mask.
This one.
Oh, mask. I thought you said
Mobile-
MASH.
Not
Mobile
MASH.
Armored Strike Command.
Yes.
Command's a
You
C.
googled that. You
Yeah,
googled it.
command is a C though.
Yeah.
No, not for them. It's a K.
I'm accusing him.
Oh, it's right here. I can share the screen. I'm on their Wikipedia right now.
I figured. You
I was just looking.
cheated.
I was looking up to
Cheater.
see what the show was, and then you're like, "Oh, bitch, you don't know what it stands for." I was like,
Well,
"Funny you should ask."
sometimes when you look up mask,
Remember.
you get. Sometimes when you look up mask, you get the show with Cher and that kid with the fucked up face.
Yeah, but what about the Jim Carrey movie or the comic
Yeah.
that was inspired
Yeah.
by? Good movie. I like that movie.
Which one?
The Mask.
The
Oh yeah,
Mask.
from the one that was done. The comic book was great, by the way.
I need
was
to read the
the-
comic book. That
Wasn't Drew Barrymore in there? No, Cameron Diaz.
No, Cameron
Yeah.
Diaz. That was her first big role.
She was so hot in that movie. Oh my
look
god.
what Rags got me. If we're talking of the comics from that era.
Ooh,
Very nice turtles.
Yeah, I'm a big
Fancy.
Turtles fan.
I had the originals when they first came out.
Yeah, Volume
All
1
the-
was freaking
But
amazing.
black and white. Oh yeah, it was violent, and it
Yeah.
wasn't funny. There was no comedy involved back then.
They killed Shredder in the first issue.
Yep.
Killed him.
Yep.
When he came back as
Killed
like
him.
freaking just mind magic leeches that devoured Shredder's body and took on his essence or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Why is that
So
not
they
for
had a
kids?
Commodone for the kids.
Did you ever
seen a
see
problem.
Did you ever see? I had there was a 4-issue series where Batman teams up with the turtles,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
I
then
saw
they made a movie slightly based on the comic books.
The
Actually,
movie
just
was
recently.
pretty good. The movie
It was
was.
pretty- the fight scenes between Batman and Shredder were fucking epic.
I liked Leonardo versus Raish.
Yeah, that was good too.
You know, if I could get any Turtles stuff, I would love to get Danny Spitz, Jackson, Randy Rhodes V. That is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle paint on it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I nearly had a chance to buy Donatello's head mask from the first movie. when I was, like a teenager,
Really?
and
Wow.
I wish I would have bought it. I genuinely wish I would have just broken to my savings and bought it.
I had 4 of them. I had all 4. They were the style like this one here, like my Jack Skellington. They were the rubbery style ones, and I had all 4 of them at one time, and I lost them in a move at one point.
Yeah, what I had
no.
a chance to buy would have been one of the originals from the movie, and I wish I would have gotten it. I genuinely wish I would have gotten it.
Nothing.
So wait. So what's the round the horn question again?
What
from the 80s.
90s?
Favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle now is what it is. I'm
That's what it's
changing
turned
it.
into.
Favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I would want Mighty Max back, but that's early 90s.
Mighty Max? Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember that one.
That's stirring up some memories. I don't.
Yeah. As soon as you see the picture with Max and Virgil and Norman, you'll be transported back.
Yeah.
Odd. I don't feel like I
honestly-
remember the show, but I remember
No.
having some of these toys.
Yep. It was a show kicked off because of the toys. Because he was like the boy version of Polly Pocket.
Everybody's going with
That don't
cartoons.
sound right.
Silverhawks. Wow.
I remember
I
Silverhawks.
do remember
Yeah,
some of them.
I remember that show. Yeah, that was pretty good. +1 for Silverhawks.
What, I was I was always into
Are
the
we
early
talking
anime that they had
cartoons
back then. Yeah. Or what? Well, I said Land of the Lost, right? But that's not really a cartoon. It was a live action, but it was a kids
Yeah.
show,
Well,
part of the Sid and Marty Krofft era.
Because I would like to see the A-Team revamp of the A-Team.
Did you not think they did a great job of the movie?
Not as bad as some other things.
Yeah, that's true. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I think they
You know-
caught the flavor of each of the characters. I mean, yeah, right. So
The guy that played Murdoch was fucking perfect, and he also was in.
Dwight
He
Schultz.
was in
Dwight Schultz. Yes.
Dwight Schultz.
That's
But that's the
Yeah.
original Murdoch.
Howling Mad Murdoch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy that they played it in the remake of the movie.
Okay.
He was the main star of District 9, by the way.
Yes, he was.
I enjoyed that movie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually
That was a
did
great
enjoy
movie.
that movie. It was good.
But he
For a
did an
su-
awesome
you know.
job as Crazy Murdoch. He did that perfect, I thought.
Yeah, he did. He did it really well.
You know, I
Same
really
thing
loved
with
Dragon Ball, but I wouldn't want to see any reboots of it, just ever. And I'm
Yeah.
going to pretend that any reboots of it just don't exist.
What do you
Hey,
mean?
let me
Like
let
Dragon
me
Ball
the
Z?
adaptation.
So was it?
No, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball.
let me send you a copy
The
of
movie?
the very awesome movie, the live action movie. You'll love it.
Nope. Doesn't exist. Does
Dragon
not
Ball,
exist.
oh, that was so bad.
Oh, he used a Kamehameha wave to start somebody's heart. I was like, okay. Where's the sharp that we just junked? God.
I don't know. Like when they
Did they make a live action Dragon Ball?
Yeah,
They made one live action movie. Yes,
I
it
mean,
was terrible.
there's a movie called Dragon Ball.
Yes.
If they did they make a live action adaptation of the series Dragon
Huh.
Ball?
not really,
No, not really.
but they ripped off all the ideas from it, right? So
I wouldn't even call it inspired by. I feel like the creators of this movie had a contempt
Never
for the
saw an
source
episode.
material. No, I feel
No,
like
I
they
agree
saw
with
it
you.
and
Never saw an
didn't
episode.
like it, and then made
Oh,
it
maybe.
something anyway.
yeah.
I want them to make a live action Yu-Gi-Oh.
That seems kind of.
That'd be cool.
What's a Yu-Gi-Oh?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's a Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'll get him out of here. Don't worry about it, Neil.
Other than it's a card game. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was an anime as well.
I would.
I liked the first little
I was
arc
just
of the comic because there were the different games in that.
Mm.
Like here, you should stab at your hand with a pile of bills on top, and you get to collect however many bills you stab through. But don't stab into your hand,
What?
and then it becomes a children's card game. Yeah,
Yeah. The early manga, it was there was a lot of a little bit darker, we'll say.
they had a Dungeons and Dragons episode issue, whatever you want to call it.
No, that was Dungeon Dice.
Dungeon Dice, that's what they called it.
What it was, yeah.
Sounds like
It
that
was,
Saturday Night Live skit where they had Michael Myers and Chris Farley on, and they're doing these crazy, bizarre stuff, and every time they screwed up, they get electrocuted.
Oh yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
That'd be fun to watch.
It just seemed like every 5 years there was new cast members for Saturday Night Live for the most part, and they just got progressively less interesting. I think from the original, and then the couple after that were pretty good, and then they just got less good in my opinion.
I'll
Well,
still
I
go
think-
back and rewatch that first episode they had. Like that's stellar.
The first episode.
I think
Saturday
everybody's
Night
kind
Live.
of.
Oh yeah.
Back when they had the Jim Henson puppets on sometimes.
Yep.
Oh,
they just turned
into the Muppet Show. Clip that.
I mean, and they had, they had Mr. Bill back then, the original one. Here comes Mr. Bill's dog. I mean, that was some fucking great shit. And their commercials that they did were the best back then.
Yeah. The Bassmaster 5000.
Yeah. Although after what was it? I think the one that with when they had Billy Crystal in there and Kevin Nealon, I think for the second set of cast members, they had some funny shit for that too. And Eddie Murphy was part of that one as well. And then after that came the Mike Myers era with all those guys.
See, that's kind
I
of where
think
I'm
they
at,
did-
is like the Chris Farley, Michael Myers, Dana Harvey. That's kind of my golden age.
I think they did even better on their musical guests back in the day.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They had Simon and Garfunkel?
Yep.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes.
I remember that. I had to beg my folks to let me stay up so I could watch them, the original ones. Because I was just a kid
I
when
didn't
those
get to
came out.
stay up that late back then.
Well, I paid off my dad so he can keep my allowance for the week.
I mean, and then you went to your mom later and said, "Give me my allowance."
Yeah, pretty much.
Dad didn't give me my allowance, so yeah.
I was just
took it.
watching.
in a Mexican household, you didn't have such thing as allowance. You couldn't ask your mom and be like, Mama, give me an
Crimson?
allowance.
No.
I
Want
allow
to jump
you
in
to
here with
live."
us?
I
Or just
allow
sit-
you to. I allow you to breathe.
Yeah.
I was actually just watching the other day a special, and it was the best of a certain guest that they've had on several times. I don't know if you can guess who it is, but it was funny, good content. I laughed a lot.
That's not a bad Christopher.
That's
Walken.
not. That's a good shout.
I was
Good shout.
actually working on my Christopher Walken impression
Yeah.
today because I plan on using it tomorrow.
Okay,
for
can we
show.
do it? Can we do it like another round thing and hear everybody's Christopher Walken?
Oh,
No, I don't.
Please.
I'm having internet.
Please.
Can't really do him.
I'll do
No,
it.
I'm-
I don't have
I'm not
it.
sure that's
Mikey
really a good
leaves. He's
idea.
like, no, I'm out of here. Come on. I'm the guest of honor. I should at least get to nominate one round to go. If you don't, it's disrespectful, if I'm being honest.
Can we
You
just
might have
have
to
your-
carry it up your ass for.
That wasn't bad, Neil. That wasn't bad.
Oh,
Not too shabby.
Frankenstein never scared me. Marsupials do.
Not too bad. I got a fever. The only cure, yes, overprotected
More
atheist.
cowbell.
Yes, more
Yeah,
cowbell.
yeah.
Believe me,
Damn it, I was
fellas.
gonna say that.
You're talking to my guy all wrong here. Wrong tone. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm
Not bad,
gonna
man.
give that
Not bad.
one. I'm gonna give that one a.
One bud.
4.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. There you go. It's 7. There you go.
Seven.
7. Oh, man.
Just go ahead and write DNF on mine. Just go ahead and write that now.
Did not
Okay.
finish. I got that on the sun run. We were supposed to. I did the sun run a couple of years ago. We couldn't do it last year because they canceled it, obviously because of COVID. But and we made it almost to the finish line, and then a couple of the guys that had already gone past goes, "Oh yeah, we're going to go up to the pub now and have breakfast." Okie dokie. And there- so I got a big DNF. Did not finish. I was like less than a mile away from the fucking finish line too. But
I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to the pub. Fuck you guys.
yeah, like beer and breakfast. Fuck that. I'm out of here. Fuck this stupid. We did what we had to do to raise money and stuff like that.
Toast, bacon, runny
Hey.
eggs,
Oh, I'm
beer.
I'm
I mean,
I'm surprised you
Too much
got
setting.
that far being a smoker.
Puck, how you doing, Puck?
Buddy, I didn't run. We walked.
Puck, you just missed my Christopher Walken impression.
Yeah, rewind about 2 minutes.
Rewind about 2 minutes. You'll find it in the history of the video. You should watch. It's good. Everybody else has to follow through on my challenge.
No.
It's Jonathan's turn. Neil did good. Tasteful Asshole did better. Mikey, you're up.
It's not happening. I got
I-
nothing. I ain't
I
got
don't-
one.
I don't know what I can talk about, really. I mean, there's the platypus. The platypus is a monitoring, which is interesting because it does like 3 functions out of one whole, which is a weird thing to name something after.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
7.5.
Thank
You
you.
didn't even grade mine. I did. I
For your
didn't really. I didn't
consideration.
really do much. So
Yeah, you didn't. You're gonna have to give me a little more to go on, Neil.
He wants more, Neil.
Reference marsupials. That seems
Give
to be the
him
trick to get
more.
people to laugh.
I need more. More.
Australian wildlife. That's the key. That's the key, Neil.
There you go. You got to give him a topic to riff on off
That's-
of.
Rutabaga
And it
is a
doesn't even
funny
and
word.
it doesn't even have And it doesn't have to be coherent either. It's
No.
whatever is on his mind.
It's better.
John.
It's better if it isn't coherent, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Well, there is a comedian that said he gave Christopher Walken a ride somewhere because he's all standing around the party like. He goes, "Well, what happened? I'm stranded. my friends, they left me. And I don't have a ride home." He goes, "So I had one of them automatic or remote starters put on my car, and we walked to my car, and I started it with the remote." And he's like, "Damn, this thing is possessed." Wowzers!
Wowzers!
I could use heroin to counteract the alcohol, but now I'm just more fucked up.
I don't know if that's going to work. You should try cocaine instead.
I tried.
Not bad, Ollie. Not bad.
I tried.
Not bad, man. I appreciate the
tried.
effort.
I
It's a
tried
great
that too.
attempt,
I tried that right after the heroin,
and it didn't work.
and
But you know, if I did more, it could work. No, I'll stick with my pot though.
You know, confusion. What? 7 1/8?
No, 7.1 over pi.
Yep.
Oh, is that-
7.1 over pi.
throw in a square root of -1 in
Oh.
there. Throw in an I.
Okay.
You know, I don't math well. So, what you just wrote there confused me.
How's that? There's some calculus for you.
I was told there would be no math.
You just gave me flashbacks, man.
You were also
Oh,
told there'd be no
oh,
Christopher Walken, but you were lied to.
Like my first
Oh,
major
boy.
depressive episode that fucked over with my life was the same time I was taking calculus, so I don't remember calculus.
He remembers
I don't blame you.
Christopher Walken
We all
and
remember
his cadence.
Christopher Walken today.
Oh, geez, look at this guy fucking finally gracing us with his
IQ.
presence once again.
You must have made
IQ.
mail.
IQ.
Look, we've got two celebrities in the chat, Puck and Stitix, who've joined us to talk about subjects that we're discussing on the stream. Very
Nothing to
good.
do
Mikey,
with anything.
you know
My
I'm gonna have
walking's
to do a
getting worse the more I do it.
You know I'm going to have to do a Christopher Walken D&D XP for tomorrow's show when we're recording tomorrow now, right?
I'm going to kill it.
Topher Walkwind.
Hey, you guys send me a script and
I
I'll
cast
record you
flame.
something.
I cast Flame Strike.
So I'm going to like have his voice come out of a tentacle radio or some shit.
Jesus, B, I hope he cleaned it up afterwards.
Oh, someone
Holy
get this
shit.
man a towel.
Yeah,
That's a long distance.
So
or at least
That's
a
the first
moist wet
rule
nap.
of interstellar travel. Don't forget to bring a towel.
Nate, can you do Christopher Walken doing a ShamWow commercial?
So, fellas, listen. This towel will clean your car and your counter at the same time. You don't need two towels. One towel will do it. The ShamWow, you're gonna want to buy it for your family. For one for your aunt. Don't forget your uncle. Maybe your brother-in-law could use it for his sea-doo. to go out on the water and have a good time
And he could clean it with the ShamWow.
with the ShamWow. We'll make it shiny, shinier than a paper
ShamWow.
towel. It's
started getting a little,
reusable,
Sham wow!
eco-friendly,
Eco-friendly.
smaller.
And you can use it over and over again.
Over again. The carbon footprint will be smaller.
For a second there, it almost started to sound like you were doing Schwarzenegger there for a little bit.
Well, I can do a pretty good Schwarzenegger as well.
Oh, now you've really gotten into my wheelhouse.
Yeah, so now,
Something I can do.
so now
Yeah.
you're going to take you
No,
ShamWow
no,
and you're going
no.
to wipe down your car and you're going to wash it with the wax and you're going to rinse and you're going to apply twice. You must apply twice. If you apply a single time, it won't work. It will be ineffective.
What we need is Schwarzenegger and
Christopher Walken doing like
Obama.
what they both need to be in like a loud room yelling at each other, not hearing what the other person is saying. They just keep saying carbon footprint back to each other. That's what I need in my life.
carbon
When
footprint.
Christopher Walken and Arnold Schwarzenegger are at a very loud club trying to order each other a drink.
I said I want a cosmopolitan. What did you say? No, I don't
need
get
beer.
that. I'll
Beer
get
is
double
just
whiskey
drink.
on the rocks.
But you got to get a little bit of Lewis Black in there if you're going to talk about people yelling.
Who's got a good Gilbert Godfrey? This could go places.
Oh,
Jeff
please, no.
Gold. Jeff
There's no
Goldblum?
such thing as
Oh,
good
little
Gilbert Godfrey.
boy!
Oh my God!
You can have a well done Gilbert Godfrey impersonation, but there is no such thing as a good Gilbert Godfrey impersonation.
I
He
smell
doesn't-
hatred.
Gilbert
I
Godfrey
told you
doesn't
one
do a
time.
Gilbert Godfrey doesn't do a good Gilbert Godfrey.
Caricature of himself.
Yeah, no shit.
And then, who's the Australian dude you do?
Australian dude.
Steve
Oh,
Irwin. Now this
Hot.
is
No,
the
no,
most
the real
dangerous
nasally
cell
one.
phone in all of Australia. It's got fangs 3 inches long. Now, when it sees a predator, it climbs up real slow and it pounces. And this guy will do you up a treat, mate. You better be careful. I'm
banana
going to
dude.
poke it with a stick now, see if I can't get a reaction. God, blimey! What a lighter! He's
Well,
got
there's some people that think they should have sent Steve Irwin to Iraq. Just him and a camera crew. Look, there's Al Qaeda members right over there.
in a basket of snakes.
I'm gonna poke them with a stick. Oh, they're angry! Oh,
I mean, so far you're
I
just
know, that
checking
was
them off the
getting
list,
into
man.
like a
How's your
fat bastard.
Morgan Freeman?
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
what?
Morgan Freeman's a hard one to do.
Mm.
You're thinking of Ray Comfort, by the way.
Ray Comfort, that's his name.
No, like I'm
Banana
thinking
Man.
of that skit
Banana
on the
Man.
Bob and Tom show where was it
Banana
Frank
Man.
Caliendo does Morgan Freeman's voice, but he's doing the lyrics
John
to
Madden.
"Baby's Got Back" in Morgan Freeman's voice. Glorious.
If you guys have never seen Morgan Freeman inhale a little bit of helium and talk in his voice, it is
I
the
saw
best.
that.
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
saw that
So
on the
good.
Tonight Show. Yeah, it was so good.
I was like, why is this funny to me?
What's
But
that
I'll watch it
gas
again.
that does the opposite of helium? The one that makes your voice really deep?
Hexasulfide, hold on.
Yes, you are
I'm
right.
glad you had that information like on somewhat recall.
Hexasulfur dioxide.
Or you
You
That's some
know,
interesting shit.
what we should do is who could do the best John Madden impression.
It's,
Oh my god.
Did you find it, Mikey? You found it?
What,
I don't think I've ever actually heard John Madden.
hexasulfur
I've
dioxide.
watched American football.
No.
If the quarterback if he throws the football and a receiver, if he catches it in the end zone, then it's probably going to be a touchdown.
Probably okay. Yeah.
It's sulfur hexafluoride.
It's like no shit. Sulfur hexafluoride. Huh?
It
So
does
how's
the
everybody-
opposite.
Say that
been?
fast five
Does the
times,
opposite to your voice that helium does. Sulfur hexafluoride.
Yeah, but who
Are
wants
you
to inhale
sure?
sulfur though?
Because it
Yep.
says hexasulfur. Why is it saying hexasulfur?
I-
Sulfur hexafluoride. Yeah. I don't know.
Sulfur
Google was malfunctioning. Oh, I need everybody in the chat to do this. Everybody in the chat to do this.
Google's
Everybody in the chat do this. Open up another panel or open up a window. You too, Neil. You got to do this live.
What are we doing?
Just go to Google,
I have my phone.
Yeah.
type in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
And then
Click
do you
on
see the license plate right there?
What?
Yeah,
It
it
should
says
be a-
fresh.
Yeah, click on that.
Dude, a taxi went by down at the bottom.
All right,
And
now-
it,
now-
you know,
Now go back. Go back a screen. Now go back a screen.
ah,
I
damn it.
don't got nothing like that.
Me
Really?
neither.
Oh, maybe because y'all are Canadians.
It just shows pictures of the show.
Oh, and then it showed Will Smith flying across in it, and it
No,
flipped the page
it's,
back.
it's jazz.
Yeah, or was that jazz? Okay, we'll do it. I'll see.
You want me to here? I'll do it on the. You want me to share screen? So you can. That's messed up. It doesn't let you do it.
Yeah,
Hold on.
go for it.
God damn it.
Nope, just shows pictures of the show. That's it.
That's all I'm getting to.
Here, I'll show
That
you.
showed Will Smith flying across the screen. Well, at least somebody's got good evidence for free will.
Oh man.
Could you call that Free Willy?
Here you go, Neil.
Free Willy. Oh boy.
So you click this right here, right?
Uh huh.
That's
So-
fancy.
So that if you close it,
The Jazzy Jeff flies across. the-
yeah.
That's funny.
I wonder why mine doesn't have that.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's a Canada thing.
Might be. It
Could
might
be.
Fucking be.
We get ripped
Sorry.
off of all the good stuff. Our Netflix sucks. We don't get Hulu.
You
But-
don't even have
You know
Hulu?
what you need?
No,
Yeah,
there's no
you can get
Hulu in
it.
Canada.
I'm trying to convince me to move there then.
Well, you
need
see,
to
there's
get one
also
of
this
those,
thing called a.
They don't have TV. They need friends.
You get this thing called a VPN so that you can actually access everything from everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I already
that's what I
have one of
was-
those.
Mhm.
I
You can
watch.
take
Uncle
care of all those
Roger.
nasty Jazzy Jeff filters.
Yeah.
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 I
You
watch
can get
Uncle
Hulu in
Roger.
Canada,
And
FYI.
You what?
Wait, you can get Hulu in Canada? You couldn't last time I looked.
What I did is got Roku.
Oh, I have a
Yeah, you
Roku
can get
television,
Hulu.
but I've never looked into it. Yeah. So you can do it. Neil, I'm going to need to see some evidence as a skeptic. I'm sorry, but
I actually don't have it on mine, but
oh,
you can get it.
The dire wolf.
I'll have to look
Direwolf
into that.
indeed.
Sure.
Yeah, that looks like a vicious beast, Mikey.
He's a teddy bear that walks around the house.
I need to
Is that
get
your
internet
guard
at
dog?
my shop so I can have my cat draped across my shoulders while I'm talking to you guys.
I would literally get my jugular torn out if I tried that.
Like, my cat demands my
Hello,
attention all the
Wesley.
time, and sometimes I'm working on stuff, so I just put him around my shoulders, and he's just taken to jumping up there now.
Nice.
Well, at least your
Nice.
cat doesn't eat your eyeballs. I've had cats that tried to eat my eyeballs while I was asleep.
That sounds
And one
bad.
time
is
while I was awake, I was just like, "Dude, would you stop eating my eyeballs?" Meow.
Darth Kermit.
Wait,
Fuck, I want an automatic scarf.
Scarf kitty.
Mm. Too much.
I didn't know there
Clamato.
was a Darth Kermit, by the way.
I'm
Oh.
pretty sure you can find pictures of Darth Kermit.
Can you? Oh, cool.
It's like one of the more popular memes.
And your
I
Feel my
didn't know
finger.
that.
It's been in my dark side.
your weak.
Where's
You don't
Otangelo?
see
when you need him?
the TED talk that Kermit gave?
There is such a thing?
Kermit the Frog gave a TED talk.
No shit.
What?
I might have to look that up.
It's
Really?
worth watching.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Did he complain
They
about?
will find it. The Rainbow Connection.
Did he complain about being passed around and being fisted by all the cast members?
No, but he drank a glass of tea while on stage. That was interesting.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sure it was a visual trick where they just siphoned it out the bottom through a contraption. But yeah, they made it look like he drank a glass of tea while on stage.
Huh.
That's disgusting.
Lovers, the dreamers, and me.
That's not bad, Mikey. It's not bad. Let's hear your Christopher Walken.
No, I don't like Christopher Walken, okay?
You don't
He's a
have to
weirdo.
like him. You don't
He's
have
weird.
to like
His
him,
voice
okay?
is weird. His acting's weird. He's weirder than William Shatner, and I didn't know that was possible.
No, Mikey. Segue with your fucking spot-on meatwad.
Oh, wait. Let me get into character here.
My name is Shakespeare. You had that ready?
I have many things ready. I can do a lot of stuff, or just a few things. I think this really makes up for Christopher Walken not showing up to your after party.
You look at him and you tell me there's a God.
Oh, man.
Jesus, Ezekiel, Jesus. Now that's from the Bible.
See, what we need is somebody in the background to
Yes.
be yelling at you like they're Shake.
Dude,
Hi,
Shake's
Bill.
voice.
I've been listening to you for a long time, and hey, are you talking to them damn atheists
No.
again on the
No,
internet?
I'm not. Don't come in here.
Listen, little Meatwad, I'm here to tell you about the good news of Jesus
I'm
Christ.
listening. I'm listening.
He came to save you from yourself
From Master
and the
Shake.
sin.
Well, I mean, my sin is not really my problem. Just Master Shake has this grill.
Did he say Master Shake or Master?
Okay, but I will tell you a story from a long time ago.
Oh, I
when
love
a man.
stories.
Okay, so I will tell you the story. It's not long, very short and
Well, that's
good.
good. My attention span is not great.
Okay, let me begin. A long time ago, there was a
Long time
garden,
ago, there was a garden.
and a man
And a man
made from dirt.
made from meat.
The Lord made him a wife, but the wife was
His name was-
tempted.
What's her name? Jessica.
It was Lilith, if you read a different book, but my book said Eve, so go with Eve for now. And what happened was
Eve from
ate-
the Rough Riders. She's a bad bitch.
Well, you see, Eve would not do anal, and so Adam went and got
Well, I
himself
think that's
a new
really up to
wife.
her. That's really her decision.
Oh shit!
Well, but you see, Adam was a freak and would not do it.
Hey,
without
brother, who isn't?
Well, apparently Eve, and that is why you need to have Jesus in your life right now.
Now, it sounds like Adam needs to learn about consent.
You see, in this story, you see Eve was made from a rib, and so you can't
Ribs?
deny consent from your own body. Because can you rape your foot? I don't think so. It doesn't make sense. No. So, and that's why Eve had to do the anal, but she wouldn't do it. And so Lilith and Cain and Abel and then Noah and everyone died.
This is weird.
And that's
I'm
the
out.
end of my
I'm
story.
bailing. I bailed. As soon as I tried to
That's 'cause
coach you.
Meatwad-
Oh, damn. I
Meatwad
wish I could do a Master Shake. That would have been a perfect time to bust in.
IQ's got a fry lock down there. I know it.
We just need to figure out which
Probably.
celebrity impersonation we all do best and then just have like a round table of religious stories, right?
I could do John Madden.
Oh.
If you got Adam, And you got Eve.
Do it. I want to hear it. Do it. Do it.
Well,
He got himself.
He can't go on. I think he swallowed wrong or something.
I did. I
Probably
I
swallowed the can.
aspirated on if the according to the Bible, it says that Adam and Eve. What kind of tack do I want to take with this? Thanks, John.
You're gonna get a touchdown. Yeah, okay.
He does a John Madden impression, just like clutches his chest and falls over.
I'm the master of the obvious because I tell you things that you probably already know.
I used to do a pretty good Bill Cosby, but then that one got less funny, so I stopped practicing that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you know, Bill Cosby isn't as funny because he came out and now everybody knows that he likes to poison your drinks and then he has his way with you after you fall asleep. And now it's not so popular anymore.
Also, he's in prison.
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna die in prison and he deserves to be. Okay, I lost it.
We're starting to flip into an Arnold there. For
Yeah,
a second.
Yeah,
I
that's
slept.
that's
I
that's
slept.
kind of
It went,
that's
it went
Seems to
Boston.
always
then
go back to Arnold.
it
Doesn't
went Boston, and then it went straight to Austria. Arnold
What can I
Schwarzenegger
say? I'm a
from
cosmopolitan guy.
He's from Bostria.
Austria.
I mean, I'd probably have a few good impressions right now if I wasn't so freaking high, but shit happens.
In my fairness, I've had like 3 beers since we started. Well, ciders, but yeah.
Oh, I'm on Percocet, morphine, probably a few other
Yeah.
things that I
This-
can't quite
I'm
remember.
on number
What?
7.
What? Why the fuck are you on Percocet and morphine?
Because I'm in the hospital.
Why are you what? Why are you in the hospital?
Yeah, I have a semicolon now. No, I'm not kidding. Like I just had it's a laparoscopic assisted sigmoidal colectomy. That's what it's called.
Colostomy?
No,
Colonoscopy?
colectomy. It's where they go in,
Colonoscopy.
they cut out a section of your Hershey highway, and they sew it back together.
Oh my god!
And
Not the
that's
Hershey
it.
Highway.
So,
Oh, no.
was
Oh.
it-
IQ. Why didn't you tell us you were in mortal danger? We
No, I
have to come
wasn't in
save
mortal
you.
danger.
Well,
I mean,
he's
like
not anymore. He's in the
it
hospital.
was
I mean,
funny.
that
The
sounds like a
surgeon came
routine
into me
procedure.
after the operation,
Guys, let him
and
finish.
I looked at him. I'm like, "You look just like the guy I just had a dream about that was chasing me with a knife."
Holy crap!
So-
he thought it was funny.
So was it cancerous?
No, I had a diverticulosis. I kept having
Oh,
flare-ups, which is extremely painful. Fucking
Is that different
terrible.
from diverticulitis?
Pain in the ass, huh?
With diverticulitis,
Oh,
diverticulosis is just depending on the usage of the word, really. It's all
Real
little
shitty
tiny sacs
situation.
that form on your colon that get impacted, inflamed, and it's nightmare pain.
Oof.
And it kept happening, so he's just like, we're just going to cut it out. I said, cool, if your left hand offends thee, fuck it.
If your colon offends you, then cut it off.
All right, that's
man.
I'm glad
At
you're
least
okay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I don't recommend anybody do this for leisure. It sucks.
I'm
That's
just
not
gonna
just
show
like a-
up and say, "You guys want to remove part of my colon for me?" I felt
I
it takes
have
too
to
long to
Wednesday.
go through, and
Yeah. If
I
you
no
remove
longer-
some of it. If
I
you
no
remove
longer-
some of it,
I
it
no
won't
longer
take
want
as
to.
long
Jesus
to
Christ!
to the bathroom.
Get a fucking
Well, I mean,
cadence, will
sometimes you got to give your doctor a little bit of shit. Forget about it.
you? Well, I'm not telling I went to the hospital story now.
But seriously, though, I do want a shirt that has just a semicolon on it, just because that's how I roll.
Semicolon.
I
You
will
should
have
have
it
a t-shirt.
printed and sent out to you.
With the exception of it has to have a disclaimer, because the the semicolon, like as a symbol, other than the literary terminology you use it for, it's suicide prevention. When an author could end a sentence but chooses not to. Some people who have, been extremely down and been very close to attempted suicide choose to go on with their lives. That's when you would see like somebody who's got like a semicolon tattooed behind their ear, amongst many other tattoos probably. But that's, if you see a semicolon, that's what that means. But no, like I have like an actual partial colon representing.
What you gotta do is have a T-shirt made that said I had part of my colon removed, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
I kind of want to make an Ernest Hemingway joke, but I don't know if it would be in poor taste, so I'm just not gonna.
Well, this is Neil's after parties. How many of them have you been to? There's not much like
3.
where the hell's Duke been? Like, you're worried about poor taste, man. Like, just let it ride. Just
We get me and
roll
Duke
that beautiful
going.
bean footage, man. Nobody's really.
Oh
Gonna
my
hate you
God!
for it.
If fucking all 3 of them are in the same room, just give
yeah.
up. Just give up. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
get Randall, IQ, and fucking Duke, 1 drink each or 1 blunt each, that's a wrap. You just sit
Somebody
back
gonna get it.
sit back and watch the fireworks because it's already been lit.
Fuck yeah.
And Russ. You got to have Russ in that
Oh
mix,
yeah,
dude.
throw Russ in there. Actually, just throw Russ away. Put him in the garbage.
Just throw
Water
Russ
is
away.
Jesus.
Just
I was
throw.
there for a while. Every time I come on a live stream, I'd say something about, okay, let's get to talking about buttholes and, or anal or whatever. And
I'm good on the water of Jesus. I'm concerned about the sodium levels.
Well, fuck it. I'll tell my little hopskickle story. So about a month ago at work, I jammed my finger. Like you just reach for something. I jammed it on like a metal bar. And yeah, it hurt. And I was like, oh, man, just stung a little bit. Pop it back out. Keep on rocking. Well, it never stopped really hurting all the way. So I finally went in and I got some x-rays done and it's not broken, but she said I might have ligament damage. So I'm on steroids to get the swelling down so that she can actually see what the hell is going on in there and see if I actually fucked it up pretty good. So.
at least it's not lupus.
It's never lupus.
Never lupus.
It's never lupus. Oh, Neil has never watched the show. Okay, Neil doesn't get it.
Neil,
I
like
know the reference.
first 3 seasons of House.
Yeah, you've got to watch
At
House.
least the
Not
first 3
lupus.
seasons.
Oh my goodness. I have all fucking, what is it, 5, 6 seasons? I have them all on
Oh,
DVD.
it's like 8. I
No,
think.
it's not 8 seasons. I have them all on. I watched them. I couldn't not watch them. The girl I was seeing at the time insisted that we watch them, and I ended up with the DVD somehow. So it was a great show. Great show. And yes, I am very familiar with the "It's never lupus."
It's never lupus. Even when it is lupus, it's still never lupus. I like it when he goes to reach for his Vicodin and he pulls out a lupus textbook, and Foreman goes, "You keep your meds in a lupus textbook? It's never lupus."
When he started stashing them.
Because he cut out a spot in the middle and stuck the bottles in there.
I have a workshop. It wouldn't be hard for me to do that if I wanted to hide anything.
Yeah, I'm going to have to commission a couple of hollowed out books from you.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, make him the Bible or something. He just stashed
Too obvious.
something.
Everyone
What do you have a
uses the
Bible in the workshop for?
What?
Well-
Not for drugs.
Well, Jesus was a carpenter, right?
This is where I keep my
This is
blood.
the only
for.
Bible my workshop needs.
Hugh Laurie, the actor from House there.
Mhm.
Have any of you guys seen him in his new show or newer show, Avenue 5?
Not
No.
yet.
What is
Not
it called?
Avenue 5.
No.
I don't know what that is.
Holy crap. That's
It's a
big fucking
sci-fi.
No, the book that Johnson's holding up.
This is with all the precision possible by Andre Jacob Roubaud, an 18th century guide to furniture and woodworking. This is
That sounds
the
legit.
definitive work on how to make furniture. I
Cool.
absolutely love it.
I think
Oh,
my
I fucking
way
love
is the
woodworking.
fucking best way to make furniture. My way is the best way to make furniture. Have
Yeah.
someone knows what they're doing, do it.
So
Like
me,
the Amish. Like the Amish.
Not the Amish.
I'm not Amish, and don't trust the Amish with your furniture. They don't actually do that good a job.
Ooh, shots fired. I bet all the Amish people watching this on YouTube are really going to get pissed off, aren't they?
That's why I'm comfortable throwing digs at the Amish.
That's-
I never have to worry about it.
There's going to be no pushback.
You just wait till the transcripts of this hit the community hall.
Yeah.
Neil, I thought you were going somewhere totally different with that. You said, I know the best way to make furniture. You were about to say, start a YouTube channel.
I don't know. I keep on thinking I should start one with the woodworking and shit.
You
know?
should. You actually should.
Oh,
You're very
don't worry.
personable, and you could do some really cool shit on there. I think.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
worry,
Viva
I'll
La
be
Bianca
plugging.
said they'd help me get started out, kind of. So, you know,
Wow.
Well, Neil would
Wow,
have
that
to
hurts.
change his. Neil would have to change his name to Neil the 604 Carpenter.
Boo!
I don't know, like, what would I do with
Oh,
it?
this man.
Like,
Who fucking
godless
let him in here?
carpentry?
Sorry.
Godless carpentry? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Better
Godless
nails than
carpentry.
Jesus?
Nails a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nailed- Welcome to
How-
Nailed to the Cross. My name's Jonathan.
Those
And I'm
kinds of
about to
videos
see-
are really popular on YouTube, man.
I told him I'd
DIY,
watch.
DIY, the DIY stuff.
Randolph
Like
too.
one of my favorite fucking channels is the guy that does was it Primitive? What the fuck's he called?
Oh,
Primitive
yeah.
technology.
Huh?
Primitive technology.
Yes, that guy's
Yes.
fucking fantastic.
That's a cool channel.
He disappeared to work on a show for a network, is what I understand.
Yes, that's right. He got offers,
Wow.
and I think he's doing that right now, actually.
Wow.
Well, we're doing what they can during the whole COVID thing, but yes.
Well, there's a lady who's doing Depression era cooking. She has her own Depression era cooking channel.
That I would be actually interested to see.
It is. It's pretty cool.
There's like somebody for everything, I think.
Oh yeah.
Probably is.
I love it. I love it so much.
You know what there isn't though, and this is something that I've been kicking around.
Oh my God,
for
she's
a few
5,000 years old.
She's like 93.
98.
Sorry, you were saying something, Nate?
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I've been kicking around an idea of prank calling religious hotlines using various hilarious accents
Nate, I would help you with that.
and pretending just to be like honest. Like I've got the gay Louisiana like. So I'm just reading this book here, and some of this stuff that I'm reading, it just don't make any sense. So I'm hoping y'all can help me to make some sense. As 2 Kings, his love was better than the love of women. Now that sounds pretty gay to me, if y'all ask me. You know, and
No crank anchors.
The
Yeah,
part
yeah,
with
yep,
David
yeah,
and
like-
Jonathan,
What you want to do is
like
make-
really, I mean,
Like
just
Jimmy
you know,
Kimmel's show.
pissing on each other like that. I mean, you don't think something was going on there? You just
Or can you imagine calling into one of those with a Christopher Walken voice going, I read
Well,
one
you
of
know,
your
know-
bulletins.
I got
I
me
don't
this
think
King James
Christopher Walken-
Bible, and I was doing some barbecue the other day, and got myself a new tank of propane, and went to make myself some burgers, and well, it says here you're not supposed to cook with gases from the earth. Now, seems to me barbecue is a pretty important part of the church. What with the free burgers and hot dogs, and I've got so many. I would definitely
Damn it,
do
Bobby.
Christopher Walken. God dang it, Bobby! I told you, put that book down. Stop touching yourself in the bathroom. The door's got a lock on it for a reason. It's not so you can go defiling your body.
I could do a 90s era animated skeleton voice for
Let's
you.
hear it.
If you.
Let's hear it.
So I'm reading this and it just doesn't seem quite right. I mean, I'm looking at this. What is up with this? The bones of the earth. Bones shouldn't go in
That
the earth. They should be up and about.
That sounds more like a
Randolph.
carnival
So there was
salesman or
Randolph.
something.
Everyone's speaking
Like
at the same time.
King Monarch, like what was
I
it?
floated that idea,
Monarch?
and
The Venture
for some
Brothers?
reason. Sorry, go ahead, IQ.
Oh no, that's kind of what that sounded like. Was the villain from the Venture Brothers,
The
Monarch.
Monarch or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear they're getting an animated movie for the Venture Brothers?
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I was disappointed because they weren't going to get a season to finish up all the things they got going on. But yeah, they're getting a movie.
All right,
That's such a great series.
I love it.
Yeah, I know.
I have a challenge for Nate. Can you do the Hank Hill voice, but in the Christopher Walken accent?
Ha!
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
Just you got to backwards engineer it, so you got to think, think, Chris.
Okay. Give me a
Talk,
topic.
Hank.
Give me a topic, Ollie.
Roll
Remember
out.
to
use propane.
Dog shows.
I sell propane.
What's the name of his dog? What's the name of Hank Hill's dog? That
Lady
hound?
Bird.
Ladybird.
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 Yeah.
Ladybird.
Well, I took Ladybird to the show and put her in for try to get her a prize. The prize went to a black lab. Didn't win. Should have got myself a prize. I don't know. Those two don't really go too well together.
Actually,
It
he kind of
sounds like an
sounds
old
like
Appalachian
a
man
fog,
now.
He sounds like a foghorn leghorn version.
I say.
Hank Hill.
I say, man.
Ooh, round the horn. Favorite fucking
Looney Tunes?
I already know Neil's.
Favorite Looney Tune?
Character or show or what?
Character. Make it hard. Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
That's
I don't
not
know if he ever
Looney
actually
Tunes.
says
That
it, but
that might as well be a Looney Tunes character.
I think Wile E. Coyote for me.
Damn it.
Do an imitation.
Yeah.
Blast. Boom.
Never
Crunch.
We're waiting for
All
the
you
end
got to
pull
do
the
is be able
ball
to
on
make
your
that
head.
blinking sound.
Actually, I think there were a few episodes where Wile E. the Coyote actually spoke.
There were. Well, the ones
Yeah.
where he was a super genius.
Wile E. Coyote.
Super genius.
Yes.
Mm.
I've got the trap set up, and certainly the Roadrunner content this time.
Dude,
Away.
him pulling out the
Wile E.
him
Coyote
pulling
has
out the-
hardly ever spoken. When it was voiced by Rowan Atkinson.
No way, really?
You made that up.
I don't believe
Zach. Zach's like, who's the space dude? You mean this guy?
There it is.
That's my favorite.
Martian.
Look,
Hey, Neil.
I have that because that used to be my nickname when I was a kid, because I'd get all huffy and puffy when I was mad, and I'd be like, everybody used to call me Marvin.
Marvin the Martian.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, shit.
Folks, I got nurses coming in. I got to split.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Take care.
Get well, buddy. Get well
Are they
soon.
Okay, guys. Love
I have
you.
to head off for dinner for 20 minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, everyone's just jumping off now.
Yeah, right? He's like in and he's out.
Fuck all you guys.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Like
nice knowing
whatever.
you too, Neil.
You're number one, Randolph.
At
Wow.
least you're not number two.
True. It could be worse.
Could be
But yeah, I think there's a lot of call for. I think a YouTube channel devoted to prank calling religious hotlines would get so many views. So many atheists
like-
would absolutely love that
like-
shit.
Atheist jerky boys or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
You know,
then if
there
we
are,
got
like-
big, then we could get like
I
animated
got the-
behind scenes, like
I got the
Orange
name.
Franks does. What?
I got
okay.
the name.
Okay,
The Choir Boys.
There you go.
that's good.
Wonder.
That's good. Oh yeah, that's a good name there, because it's
yeah.
like it's almost like a religious sort of sort of overtones there. So, if you got him there and then you
You'll
sort
betcha.
of call the numbers
betcha
and you
my
actually know what you're talking about, well, these people, they wouldn't even know what to say. It'd be great. Let's do it.
This is all. This is all I need to do. Think of more shows to do. Because
Yeah.
my free time is just so abundant. Every other day, I'm like,
telling me like episode 8 is going to take like days to edit.
yeah.
And we could do like themed episode, like, one is like European accents, and then another one you've got Asian accents. And I moved here from Kyoto. I am Shinto. I find their religion to be so offensive. There's so much
Good,
potential, right? But I feel like in like the atheist community, there might be a little bit of pushback because they might think it's racist to do caricatures of accents. Maybe.
I prefer black people not voiced by a weird white dude.
No, I honestly, Mikey, I can't do a good like Southern black accent, so you have nothing to worry about there.
That Cleveland show, they knew they were on thin ice. Nobody watched it. That's why it lasted so long.
Did you?
As soon as black people were like, oh, he's what? Get this shit off the goddamn air. What is wrong with you? Go somewhere.
So
Did
back
you ever
to the
see-
important questions. My answer would be Michigan J Frog.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Send me a
I think
kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire.
No, that
If
is
you
no
refuse
gaslighting
me,
character
honey,
ever.
you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone.
You just gaslighted Porky Pig for like 80 episodes. Like, fuck that
Oh,
frog.
baby, telephone.
I
And
gotta
tell
be honest
me
with
I'm your own.
That
And he
particular
never
song,
touched
I
Porky
think,
Pig. He never
Alien-
messed with Porky Pig. That was a character specifically for him to mess with.
That particular character or song, the alien at the end of Spaceballs did it better.
Oh,
You're not wrong.
Daughter.
That was
Did you see the
hilarious.
first episode of Family Guy after the Cleveland show got canceled, Mikey? And Cleveland comes back and he joins the gang. And Quagmire's making fun of him, and he's like, "That was like a show for white people who have met one black person in their life." No wonder it got canceled.
I bailed on Family Guy when I was still a teenager. I was
It's
like,
got its
all right.
moments. It's
I
got
don't
its
think I've seen
moments.
anything past season 3, to be honest, like on a regular basis.
Once I got 18, 19, I was like, all right, y'all have fun with this. I'm out of here.
You
It's
remember
got some
Sassy,
intelligent moments, but it's definitely more weighted towards toilet humor, which is and
It's
the
a
other
thing.
thing is it's like offensive humor too, and humor can be offensive, but it has to be funny. If it's not funny, then it's just
It's
offensive.
just offensive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm not huge into Family Guy. I don't really watch it too much, but I did see that clip the other day, and I was like, that is exactly why the Cleveland show got canceled.
I think the general rule is that offensive things can be used for the setup, but they shouldn't be used for the punchline.
Yeah. Like if you have to go across the line, but you get back over, there's something to be talked about. But if you just ride the line and then tip to the right, well, sorry, bud. Now I have to have you go look at those ducks, those pretty ducks out there on the pond. Yep.
Just look at the flowers.
There'd be lots of bunnies where you're going, buddy.
The fuck is a hormone monster?
From that animated show on Netflix, Big Mouth.
Never.
Oh, I've been meaning to fucking watch that. No one tells me it's funny.
It's hit or miss.
Aren't we all?
No,
True.
Aren't we all?
some of us are just miss.
I'd be missing.
Not you. You hit. You hit
No.
hard.
I thought for a minute he meant gossamer.
No.
Oh yeah, because it was like all those fucking different chemicals in the thing.
Yeah.
Gossamer, the big red dude with the tennis shoes.
Yeah. I'm wearing his shoes right now, actually.
I love Gossamer.
No, you're not.
Chuck Taylor's. Yeah.
He wasn't wearing Chuck Taylor's, was
Chucks.
He was wearing
they were
Chucks, I'm
Chucks.
pretty sure.
Yep. Yep.
he? How did they not do a cross promotion on that? Every kid in America would have been rocking Chucks. Oh, they already were. Never mind. No need.
I've been fucking rocking Chuck Taylors for years.
I've been wearing Converse since the 80s. I love Cons.
I'm probably the only kid in America who never owned a pair of Chucks.
I got my steel toes.
But I'm not in America, so your statement might still be true.
Hey, I had a pair of those Reebok pumps though when they come out.
I'd buy some of those today.
Fuck yeah, they're like $140 back in the mid '80s.
Yeah, like some of the retro shoes. I'm like, oh man, I used to have those. Let me pick up a $200. How dare you offend me this way?
Yeah,
I've done nothing to you.
I just watched a documentary on how the Air Force Ones and the Jordans, how they are like dominating the industry or whatever. Then Kanye tried to come out with his own shoe, and it pretty much is bombed. But
while we're talking about it, oh, well, my girl just shows me like this. They have like Pride Converses, and I was like, did that ad just pop up while we were talking about it? Jeez,
that's Google at work.
Getting a bit aggressive there, Google.
Oh no, Wolf, they're listening to our conversation there.
Jonathan.
Right there, eh?
Yes.
Have you heard Hildegard von Blingen's version of Pumped Up Kicks?
I have not.
She does it in Old English.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. Check it out.
You said Hildegard?
Hildegard von Blingen. She redoes all these modern hits like in Old English bard music.
I saw somebody do one of those ye oldie songs, but the song was called "No More Fucks to Give."
Solid 8 out of 10. That may have been what the fuck? What are they called? Anglo-Saxon tongue?
Which is so crazy. Because that's in Vikings. They speak that in Vikings a lot in the first couple seasons.
Yeah. The style of music is called bardcore, by the way.
Bardcore.
Oh
is that better than hardcore?
No, just stop. No. Offside. 5 minutes in the box for bardcore.
Shit.
Oh, Blingen, not Bingen. Because Bingen is the saint.
Wait, what's this round the horn we're supposed to be doing?
Blingen. Yeah,
I lost track.
It's our favorite Looney Tune character. Right.
So
this is why I talked about Michigan J. Frog.
We're like way off track.
I have 3.
So I'm who's next in the? Is it me then or?
Sure, yeah.
Yosemite Sam is my favorite.
He's fun.
He's cute. He's a good one.
Okay.
Yodder.
I was always big on the obscure characters myself, like you with Michigan J. Frog or Mark Anthony with the little kitten.
Henry Hawk.
Mark Anthony. That's what that bulldog's name was.
Yep. When he thinks the kitten got made into a cookie, and he grabs a cookie and puts the cookie in his mouth. He's like,
wasn't the kitten's name like Pussyfoot or something?
I can't remember the little kitten's name. I didn't think it had one, but anyway.
I didn't think the dog had a name.
Yes, Tons of Mice knows one of my other favorite characters.
Pussyfoot or Cleo.
Okay, there you go.
It's perfect.
Remember when they tried to give Taz his own show?
Put me in the cold ground.
You mean Taz in Tasmania?
They tried to give Taz a show. I used to watch that shit. That show was garbage. That was a bad show.
It tried to be funny, and it tried to like pull some Ren and Stimpy style humor, and it just didn't work for that format.
Right. Me and my little cousins were just sitting there, just like, it's not over yet, guys.
You know, like his dad likes orange juice, and that's the joke. But his dad really likes orange juice, and you're like, oh
yeah, his family. That's right. They had a Tasmanian mom and Tasmanian dad, and Tasmanian little sister or some shit. I remember that.
And if you guys have HBO Max, HBO Go, whatever it's called now, They have every single episode of Looney Tunes on there, and it's fucking glorious to just go sift through. They're all like 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you thought it was like an hour and a half. But yeah, it was.
All the old
It
merry
really got me.
melodies and stuff like that. Yeah.
The Rabbit of Seville.
Barber of Seville. Oh, Rabbit of Seville. Yeah.
Du-du-du-du-du.
Yeah, he's doing the balm on his head.
Coin.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Hold on, I got it. There's a guy who needs a 4x4 quick.
All right.
What about you, Ollie?
What's that?
Favorite Looney Tunes character?
Tune? I already
Yeah.
answered Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, that's right, you did. Okay.
I like Wile E. Coyote too. That's my answer.
Well, I'm sure you can all guess who mine is because I have a tattoo of him on my arm.
Marvin. Yep.
Hey, he's one of mine as well.
Where's
He's
the
great.
kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Where's his what was the dog's name?
K9.
K9.
Speaking of obscure characters, what about Black Jack Shellac?
Black Jack
Shalak. I remember that guy.
You just made that up.
There you go.
That was a good
No.
one. No, he's a real guy. No, he was in there.
There's my stuffy of Marvin's right there.
Awesome. Love it. Love it.
There you go, Mikey. In the private chat, link to Black Jack Shellac.
Oh, and the genie. They had remember the genie. What the hell was the genie's name too?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And what about I'm gonna hug him and squeeze him and love him and call him George.
That was Gossamer, right? Oh no, that was the Yeti.
That's
That
not
was the
Gossamer.
Yeti. Yeah, that was the
Yeti.
The abominable snowman.
Yeah. You guys remember
Oh.
the Dover
Is
Boys?
that Looney Tunes?
Yeah, that's Looney Tunes. Yeah.
What about
Love him and squeeze him and give him and call him George.
They keep just showing me this ad for what's it called?
Pete the Puma?
Oh yeah.
How many lumps? 3 or 4.
Ah,
A
yeah.
lot of lumps.
Whoa. I remember that guy. Yeah.
and that fucking vulture.
Oh yeah, the vulture.
I'm bringing
Where
home
did he go,
a
George?
baby
Where did he go?
bumblebee. Oh, my mama, be so proud of me.
He was flying so slow that even as a kid, I remember feeling like, come on, flap already. He would just like sink down and do like a little, whoop, and then just go right back up.
Little-
Guys, I have a hard out in about a half an hour, just so you know.
Yeah, I've got to go too. Remember. So anyway, is there anything not within arm's length of Neil C? Yes, the White House is not within my arm's length.
Me, I am not within
I
arm's
feel-
length. But
I
There you
feel
close.
like there's a
close.
joke in there about Canada burning the White House down, but I don't know how I feel about making that
Always.
joke after January.
Well,
6th.
technically, the British burned the White House down. It wasn't
Yeah.
Canadians. It was.
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
but they
Absolutely.
used Canadian.
It wasn't
to do it.
Canadians. It was the British. It was
No,
the
no,
British
we
regiment
were-
that did it.
We were under command of the British. It was still Canadians that went
It was
down.
a British
still
unit,
Canadians.
Try
though.
to excuse your part in this.
It was
You
a
know
British
what you
unit. And
Our
did.
part.
the,
You
the
guys
difference
I'm gonna
between the
let Canada
two was
take,
when.
tried to burned it.
Say what?
Well, King George.
Sorry.
I'm going to let Canada have this one.
But the
Well,
difference was when the Americans burned York, they burned everything, and when the British / Canadians burned down the White House, the officer in charge, was a British officer, specifically instructed his soldiers to only burn government buildings. He specifically instructed them not to burn civilian buildings. So he was a little more humanist about the whole thing.
Sounds like you have a lot of detailed information on this for someone who didn't do it.
He was there.
Found
We're
you
busted!
out.
Run for it, guys!
Quick, put up the maple wall.
Get across the river to Jersey.
For the record, we
Let's
weren't
go.
even that considerate during our own Civil War. So, you know,
True.
It's true.
Sherman's March to the Sea.
Let's see.
Quite true.
Let's do this like Steph Curry.
Do you guys know about the most peaceful war in history that's currently ongoing?
Was it the Australian emu
Oh,
war?
the one where they leave bottles for each other in Greenland?
The Whiskey War, yes.
Whiskey War, yeah.
That's right.
Oh, bloody.
So Canada right now is at war with, what is it? Is it
Iceland.
Yeah. There's
no, it's not Iceland.
Denmark. It's Denmark.
It's Denmark. Is it? No, is it? You
It's
sure?
Denmark. Greenland's a part of Denmark, yeah.
Yeah. Greenland and northeastern Canada are so close to each other, there's no real international waters.
Okay, Hans Island. Yeah.
Tiny little
right.
island.
Denmark and Canada, right?
Yeah. It's pretty much almost just between us. We both claim it. We keep going there and trading bottles. So they keep dropping off schnapps, and we keep going there and dropping off Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, it's been going on since the 30s.
They started the whiskey part of it in the early 80s.
Do you have to live there
1984
in the bottle receiving?
Pardon?
Canada planted its flag on the island and left a bottle of Canadian whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Danish Minister of Greenland Affairs came to the island himself the same year with a Danish flag and a bottle of schnapps and a letter stating "Velkommen til din danske ö."
Yeah, try the
Welcome
English
to the
one.
Danish island.
What how do you make schnapps? What kind of liquor is that?
I'm not sure. Anytime I've had it, it's been fruit based or like flavor based. So I'm not sure how they make schnapps.
It's an aquavit, which is distilled from grain and potatoes and flavored with herbs.
It's actually Hans Island, I think it's
Hans Island.
Yeah. Which is near Ellesmere Island in Greenland.
Though
And,
some schnapps might be a vodka.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, if it's potato, yeah.
It's a little tiny island. It's about 1.5 miles in circumference.
Yep. Tiny.
It started in 1880 when Hans Island got lost in the shuffle of the British transferring remaining Arctic territories to Canada.
Nobody claimed it. It was just like left over in the lost and found.
In 1933, Greenland was declared the rightful owner of Hans Island by the ironically named Permanent Court of International Justice, which no longer exists, by the way. This organization was dissolved within a few years, effectively replaced with the United Nations, etc., etc. In 1984, when a Canadian troop visited the island and left behind some distinct Great White North and an erected Canadian flag and a sign that read "Welcome to Canada" and a bottle of Canadian Club whiskey.
Oh, he couldn't have done better than CC. Come on, at least leave him a bottle of Crown Royal, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I do like Crown Royal.
Or Gibson's.
Gibson's would have been. I mean, anything's better than CC. Come on.
I like Gibson's.
That's
of all the
rock
Canadian
guy.
whiskeys.
Can we just acknowledge that Mikey's missing an arm?
His cup's in front of his arm, which is showing his...
Yeah, like, I feel like he's about to be accused of murdering someone else's wife.
There you go.
Hey, there we go. You're off the hook.
Now he's drinking the Galaxy.
Give me back my family.
Yeah, so there you go. And so I guess the Danes launch a devastating counter-offensive.
With schnapps.
I'm trying to find out if it's schnapps.
Pretty sure it is.
It doesn't list what they leave.
The Wikipedia page does.
Does it? Okay.
Huh?
Sure. But do we trust Wikipedia?
Yeah. On important shit, not so much.
On obscure shit, why not? Because only 5 people have looked at it.
Who lies on obscure shit?
This is one of the reasons why we don't really trust Wikipedia, because they spell schnapps SNAPS. Snaps.
SCHNAPPS should be a spelling, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Snaps. Right there.
Oh my god. See, this is why you don't let just anybody edit Wikipedia, because people go quoting it as a source instead of actually looking at the source list at the bottom of the page and then using
I do
that
love the
as the
source
source. Yeah, the source list is
so
where it's
good.
at. Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I've gone down to the source list and then read it and then be like, that has nothing to do with what you just said.
If I had a nickel for every time I went to the source list and used that as a reference for a college paper.
Yeah, well, I never went to college, Jonathan, so me. Instead of just join the army instead.
I'm going to have my master's by the end of the year.
And I'm 35 and I've never had a job. Me.
You lucky bastard.
Speaking of jobs, I'm back to work this week. I started back on Monday.
Yep.
Nice.
I had to go into the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, I spent all day waiting on IT.
Of course.
Wednesday,
what do you do?
I work for Canada Revenue Agency.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
I call people up and say, hey, we found some extra money in your account. What do you want done with it? So I'm one of the good guys.
Actually, Ollie, I need to actually. I'm speaking here. Ollie.
Yeah.
You and I have to talk.
Do we? Because I don't know how to do taxes, Neil. That's not part of my job at all.
No, I get it, but you might be able to help me out and point me in the right direction on how to deal with the problem that I have.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I can try.
All right. Good.
Okay, I have one more round the horn suggestion before I hop off, because I'm interested to hear what y'all think. I want to know what y'all think is the most underrated science fiction film. I'll go first. Event Horizon.
That's not underrated.
It kind of is, though. Not a lot of people know about it.
What?
I don't think a lot of people know about Event Horizon.
It's actually ranked as one of the best. So I don't know where you're getting that from.
Every single person that I have shown that to has not known about that film.
Really?
I love that.
I don't know about it.
Every person. See, Jonathan doesn't know about it. So
I don't know about most movies. So,
Galaxina.
The Last Starfighter.
How do you like this?
Good one. Yeah.
That was also not underrated. It's high up on the chart too.
It might be,
like
but when was the last time it was on TV or shown anywhere? I haven't seen that show in at least 25 years.
Do you have Amazon?
True. No, I don't have Amazon.
Okay, because it's on Amazon.
But all kinds of science fiction gets replayed and shown on just regular cable TV. You never see that one. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Suck. That's why. Because people suck.
Yep.
Hey, Neil and Mikey, I want to show you some progress here. I put on the roof yesterday while I was on.
Hold on. Randolph, you jumped in right in the middle of around the horn.
Oh, my apologies. Okay.
It's not your fault. Mikey's not doing his job and putting the thing up.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's
well, he's only got one arm. Give him a break, man. Jeez.
I thought there was a pro in producer.
He's all like, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
where
Hey, man. Do you want to play her off? Okay, man. Let's play her off.
Sometimes you're the nail, sometimes you're the hammer. I get it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
you're the nail, sometimes you're the hammer. Okay. Okay, Mikey, it's your turn. What's the most underrated sci-fi film that you know?
I think it's kind of not as popular as I think it should be. It might be mildly popular, but The Abyss.
Okay.
That one was huge too.
Neil, you just need to stop gatekeeping people's choices, okay?
I'm not. I'm pointing out a reality of it.
But for people my age, it's not big. Like they've never seen it.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
I tried to get you to watch it, and you didn't want to watch it.
Oh, I didn't mean to start a whole thing here. I'm sorry.
You don't remember.
It's great.
It's really good.
My turn?
Yeah, go ahead, John. Yeah.
Logan's Run.
Yes, great
That's-
movie.
That's,
Great movie.
That's from the 70s, though.
Yeah, that's a
so-
70s flick. Yeah.
I watched that when I was a kid. It was a good movie.
Quintessential 70s sci-fi movie, I think.
Awesome film. Awesome film. I loved
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
But once again, I don't think it was underrated. At the time,
It's got no respect in the modern day, though. The most you'll see on it is like a cutaway
Running
gag
Man.
from Family Guy.
Was that Peter
Or the-
Ustinov, the old man with all the cats at the library when they came outside? Was pretty awesome scene.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't ever see anybody with a beard before, and they were touching his beard,
They had never seen an old man either.
and he didn't mind at all. It's like, oh, new people, and
people. It was people to him. The last people he seen were his parents
Good
that
pick.
died 30 years before.
This is the movie that what's his name from Miami Vice there was in Boy and His
Don
Dog.
Johnson.
Yeah, Don Johnson was in that. He starred in that.
Yep. Yeah.
Very, good movie, very good. And yeah, I agree, underrated. And I'm going back into the archives as well. I'm going to say Repo Man is one of them.
Oh, I really like Repo Man. That's such a good movie.
What's Repo Man?
Repo Man.
One with Emilio Estevez, right?
Yeah.
But was
And
there question sci-fi movies?
Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah.
Underrated sci-fi movies. And also, my second choice would be Dark City.
So what is this round the horn about? Our favorite movies, or
No, underrated
Underrated
sci-fi
sci-fi
movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Repo Man definitely fits that bill.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
That's the 1980s one with Emilio Estevez. That one is really, that's the one we're talking about.
Sci-fi though.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
it is.
I love
Absolutely.
as a second choice, I love Repo, the genetic opera, but it kind of deserves to be obscure because it's a shit movie.
You guys are saying Repo, and you're making me remember what was it? Remo Williams.
Oh yeah, Remo Williams. Yeah. And another one, you know what? Another really good one that was so fucking out there that nobody got it at the time is Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, yes, that was a great movie.
Never heard of
It was
that.
so fucking awesome, man. It was so out there. Christopher Lloyd's in it. So many good people. What's his name? Played RoboCop. Weller is in it.
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller, RoboCop. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
He plays.
another
He was in
Buckaroo
Screamers
Banzai.
too. Screamers was a pretty good movie too.
Yeah, Screamer's a good one. I'd say also underrated, definitely.
Yes,
I
definitely.
liked E.T. I thought that was good science fiction.
Which
That's
one?
not underrated. It was literally the biggest film of 1984.
Oh, I know it wasn't underrated. I really liked it.
What do you consider RoboCop underrated? Because I love
No.
that show. That movie.
It's a good. The original one's really good, but
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't call it
Not-
underrated.
Not
Yeah,
underrated.
It got 4 spin-offs, right? So not underrated.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
and-
definitely
and-
not
Watch Road
underrated.
Pop again. I haven't
When
seen
they
that
s-
since I was a kid.
When they stopped putting Peter Weller in as RoboCop, I stopped watching him because it's just not the same without him. So
The RoboCop movies really had a flair for expressing the violence well.
oh yeah, y'all
I'll
I think
buy
another-
that for $1.
I think a more recent one, recenter that was extremely underrated is A Scanner Darkly.
Oh,
I never
That was
finished that.
fucking brilliant movie.
yeah, that was.
The artwork and the way it was shot was fucking gorgeous. It was so beautiful.
That was Keanu Reeves, wasn't it?
And Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Okay, yeah.
Actually, Chemo, it is very, very much underrated. It's got a cult following, and that took 15 fucking years to happen after it aired. I went and saw it in the theater down in Seattle. Cloud Atlas is really good too.
Underrated television show, sci-fi, Firefly.
Yeah.
I didn't have cable, and it was only on the Sci-Fi Network.
It only went like what, 2 seasons?
14
I think?
episodes.
14 episodes.
One
Damn.
season. And then a movie 7 years later because everybody realized, hey, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was Serenity.
Isn't
Serenity
Lawrence
now.
Fishburne's wife in there?
In which?
Firefly.
Who's Lawrence Fishburne's wife? I don't know that.
is she the one
Possible,
who
though.
played Tina Turner in the movie Ike and Tina?
I don't know.
Lawrence Fishburne.
But it's also the guy that played Walsh. I can't think of his name. That actor is fantastically funny. His new show is what, Resident Alien, where he's an alien that's crash landed on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've had a few people tell me that's good.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
me too.
He also did the voice in Rogue One of the robot, right? He voiced the big ball murder.
Oh,
bot.
yeah. I love that
assassin
robot.
droid.
Yeah. So, Durdick, Alan Durdick,
Yeah.
Durdick, something like that.
Something like that.
Angela
That's not the
Bassett.
same Alan as I'm doing right now. It's a different Alan. Mr. Potter. Yes, quite.
Gina
Who
Torres.
is next?
You guys remember the movie
Torres,
Mars
okay,
Attacks?
That's
Yep.
that's Lawrence Fishburne's wife.
They're divorced
Angela
now, but yeah.
Bassett.
Just-
No, Gina Torres.
Oh.
She's in Westworld.
Oh, that's a great fucking show.
The new Westworld, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Star
There's
Wars
only
Rebels.
3 seasons, right? And they're still planning another season.
What's apparently, yeah, it's done. They're just waiting for a release.
Okay.
Cool.
I think it's starting to lose my interest though. But the first couple seasons are great.
The first 2 seasons were great.
one is this?
Where they went in the 3rd season was kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which show is this?
Westworld.
Based off the
Okay.
old movie, the old
She's-
Predator movie.
I got
She's,
10 minutes. Who's next?
In Firefly, she was Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe. She was great.
Oh yeah.
That's Lawrence Fishburne's ex-wife.
She was married to Walsh in the show,
Yeah.
but she was also second in command on the ship.
And don't you forget it.
That's right.
Yeah, Firefly
Red
was a
Dwarf?
great show.
Red Dwarf.
That's a
It's
TV
sci-fi.
show.
Yeah. So is
Way
Firefly.
outside.
It's cold outside and there's no kind of atmosphere.
We're all alone, far away.
Yeah. What about Mars Attacks? You were saying, Randolph? I'd say that's probably underrated too.
Yeah. And why can't we all just get along? Jack Nicholson did the president role so well in that movie.
Actually, I just thought of one. It's really recent too. It was done in 2017. And if you haven't seen this, it's fucking brilliant. Colossal.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to take a look.
It's about a girl who has this, I'm going to say, a psychic connection to this monster. And she can control him. That shows up. This is giant fucking, like a kaiju-y kind of monster. And she can control it.
It's Anne Hathaway, by the way.
Anne Hathaway, yes. It's a brilliant fucking movie. If you haven't seen Colossal, check it out. It's really good.
I
I'll
haven't.
take a look.
DM that to me so I don't forget.
Just
Okay.
speaking of kaiju, what's the one with the giant robots fighting them?
Oh, Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, yeah.
Real Steel.
I love that shit.
Real Steel. That was actually a Atheists movie. I liked it.
Have any of you seen Snowpiercer?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome too.
Good flick.
I was gonna
Also-
start watching that, but I watched Smoke and Bone and Shadow or whatever it's called.
Oh, that's good too. I really like that.
I like it, but damn, after every single thing, me and my girl looked at each other and was like, is it me or do they just make out every time they finish a sentence? And the mission went according to plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
where'd
guys.
you go? I wasn't on the mission. I was doing something else. Oh, okay.
I have to duck out, but thank you very much for having me, Neil. It's been a blast.
Been a pleasure, date.
Yes. Thanks. Randolph, Ollie, Jonathan, asshole, Mikey.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Asshole.
it's the only name he's got.
I'm an asshole.
He's an
asshole.
asshole.
For the record, his name is Matthew.
I've heard
All
that
right.
song before.
All right. Always a pleasure, guys. We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Yeah, it was
Let
nice
us
to
know how
meet
you
you.
like Repo Man. Yeah.
Oh, The Rock's going to be Black Adam.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's old news, dude.
Yes.
IMDb is telling me all kinds of shit now.
Oh, you followed the link to the Repo Man thing in the private chat, did you?
I'll tell you that.
Well,
You know, I should probably watch Shazam. Like, I feel like that's one I should watch.
It's
Oh,
actually
the
it's
recent
one of the better DC movies in my opinion.
Yep, I'll agree. That one and Wonder Woman are probably the best things they've done. Although I do like the Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League.
Yeah, it's good.
It actually makes that movie better. Even
I
though
could
it's
get,
longer.
I could get why he was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on, man! You took out some of the best parts."
Yeah,
He
exactly.
wasn't lying.
Have you seen Wonder Woman 84 yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
that is a fantastic
They
movie.
kind of sucked a lot of the life out of the character, I feel.
Cyborg.
I didn't really care so much for the 1984 one, but the first one's fantastic.
Yeah, well, she went from being this strong woman to kind of reliant on the boyfriend, right? So
Steve, yeah, who wasn't actually Steve.
it wasn't actually exactly. It was kind of
He's just
made a new
inhabited
Steve.
some other guy's body.
Yep. So
Yeah,
You're second Steve now. Get over here. Oh, okay.
I felt they tried to redeem that sort of thought on it towards the end of the movie when they're chasing the dudes down that dirt road or whatever, and she's leaping over shit and stuff like that. They tried to make up a little bit towards that, but no, it was nowhere near as good as the first one. Nowhere near.
I can agree with that.
I can't go for that. No.
Also, I think one of the best things DC's done lately is got to be their TV shows like Doom Patrol and Titans.
Those are both good.
Yeah.
They're making a Matrix 4 to come out in fucking Christmas.
I hope not. What? Matrix 4?
Oh yeah, that's what we need is another fucking Matrix.
Where the fuck else do they have to go with that movie? They already went everywhere that they possibly could.
They're gonna fucking start a YouTube channel.
they could explore outside the Matrix and
that it
come
was
up
a
with
good
some new
movie,
stuff.
and
I
that there were no
suppose.
more Matrixes.
That would be interesting if they did it
One
well.
at a time, guys. One at a time. Because I didn't hear anything either of you just said.
It was garbled.
If the Matrix explored more outside the Matrix, that could be interesting if they did it well. It'd be a lot of creativity required for that, though.
There's nothing outside the Matrix.
Yeah, I guess, except all those vats. Yeah.
And you were saying, Jonathan, you were trying to say?
I maintain that there was only one Matrix movie, and that there has never been another Matrix, and that there will never be another Matrix, and I've never seen another Matrix, and that is all I will say on the issue.
Black Swan fallacy.
Literally. Yeah, I didn't care so much for them.
I
thought the whole fucking shebang of them were overrated, in my opinion. So
the first one was good, I thought, but yeah. After that just was
all right.
After, like, when 2 and 3 came out, I felt like I missed a movie.
Yeah.
I was like,
where the fuck did they go? What happened?
I was like, everybody knows what's going on. What the fuck is going? Like, they didn't explain shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now Neo has real superpowers.
Just for the FYI, guys, it's pretty much going to be time for me to get out of here.
Yep, me too.
I got somewhere to go. So, what I'd like to do before we go, you should get out of here, Matthew.
Get out of here.
But dude, I'm glad you popped in. It's been fucking it's been an age and a half. It's been a minute since you've been in here, dude. So
I've been a little bit. I miss being here, and I had something I wanted to discuss with you really quick. I created.
Okay.
I created my MSR voiceover production page, and I do religious voiceover because I'm not like Christians where I'm not going to take money from people who want a gay cake baked or like that. I'm gonna take money from everybody. So I was just wanted to know your input, or a lot of you's input on what. Do you have any thoughts on it, or?
I can't give you any thoughts because I haven't heard shit about it. I haven't seen it or heard any.
Well, I don't do obviously I don't do just religious voiceover, but I do voiceover for commercials and radio imaging and things like that. And it's just a mixture of stuff. But for whatever reason, even though my friends on Facebook know I'm an atheist, my religious voiceover stuff that I do is very popular.
Wow.
And I think it just has to do with my voice and things like that. So
Okay. Is there like a website where you got all these samples?
no, I just have the MSR voiceover productions page that on Facebook.
Just posted it in the chat.
I don't think I can do that from my tablet, but
I just posted it in the chat.
oh, cool. Thank you.
You did it as me though.
Yes, I did.
But all right, so no opinion, but that's all right. I just wanted to reassure everybody that I'm not becoming a theist again.
Oh,
but I'm going to do voiceover for whoever's going to pay me to do it.
Hell
of
yeah.
course you will. That's what business is.
So whatever, if it's political, even if it's right-wing bullshit or left-wing bullshit or whatever, I'm just going to do it because I'm going to take money from whoever's going to give it to me.
Or if you guys don't want them to do it, then why don't you guys hire them?
So is that what makes you is that what makes you tasteful?
Yep.
You know what? I think you could. There's some shit I won't do, and you can offer me as much money as you fucking want, and I'll still say no.
Yeah.
I will. There was shit I won't go fucking near.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, racist material or sexist material or material that goes against LGBTQ causes or whatever. I'm not going
Good.
to discriminate based on sex, race, anything like
They can find someone else for that. Yeah.
Yeah, they can find
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not like that. So
Yeah, good for you having taken a stand.
Yeah.
There's
got
boundaries down over the years that I didn't agree with what they're doing.
But other than those boundaries, it's not grifting if you're getting paid.
yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
That's true. Yeah, fair enough.
Well, to be fair. You ever watch Letterkenny?
Oh yeah,
Matthew?
y'all there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To be
Figure it
fair. Yeah, figure it out. Yeah.
That's
Randall,
all figured out.
Randall, if you ever come across somebody who needs an Optimus Prime voice, Neil's the guy.
I think it's funny that everyone calls you by your last name.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why. Because you got Randall and you got Randolph.
I think it started because the both of you were kind of like the Randolph, and now
I actually don't know your full name. I just know you as Randall.
Matthew Randall.
Matthew
Okay.
Randall, yeah.
Because I've seen Randall on your tag here, but I don't remember seeing Matthew before. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right.
Some kind of Mandela effect going on there.
Yeah, just call me the tasteful asshole. You'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all right. So that's where folks can find you, I guess. Of course, Facebook and Twitter. You're also on Twitter, right? All
Yep,
right.
I'm still on Twitter. I don't get on there very often. I don't know why, but I also quit doing the whole atheist activism thing because I'm tired of having the same fucking conversations and the same fucking arguments with theists.
Yeah, they don't go anywhere. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's all
And
circles.
Oh yeah, and I figure, you know what? I've been an atheist since 2014, and if they haven't come out with a better argument than any of the arguments they've come out with, they're not going to come out with any better arguments. I've heard them all.
The last original argument to come out was the Kalam, and that's been what 400 years.
Didn't
Yeah,
that come
something
from
like
Islamic?
that.
Didn't that come from Islamic scholars?
I'm sorry, it's older than that, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8.
I thought it was all 1,400 years old or something.
I had they sometimes theists will tell me that I should read the Bible. I said, I already tried once when I was younger. And they said, how young were you? And I said, probably somewhere around age 12 or something like that, give or take 3 or 4 years. And they said, how did that go? I said, well, I couldn't get very far into Genesis before I started feeling like the authors are trying to insult me. So I put the book down and picked another book. And they said, well, you should read it now. I said, why? Has it changed? Well, no. Okay, well, then I'm not going to try again. No. Same thing's going to happen.
I run into these mobile chapels at a lot of truck stops, and they always say a dynamic gospel for a dynamic industry. But the thing is, the gospel never changes. It's all the same shit that has been around for eons.
It's the apologetics that changes.
It's not allowed to change, Matthew. It's not allowed to change. It's the word of God. God's word is final.
Well, then they can't put a dynamic gospel because if it's the same shit, it's not dynamic.
It depends on how they interpret it.
I'm sorry. Do you live in a world where words mean something?
Yeah, yonder, I do.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yes.
Words are intrinsic and they can change over time. That's why I kind of laugh at people that bring out dictionary definitions because they don't really mean anything. Because words change over time. Usages change and stuff. So
the thing they can't deny is as soon as somebody's trying to figure out what a word means, the first place they look is a dictionary. So dictionaries are relevant.
Well, just like if you look up, like for years they had the definition of atheism as something totally different than what it is now.
Yeah, its original meaning was belief that deities don't exist. That's what it's.
Right.
No, that wasn't the original meaning.
Yes,
no,
it was.
I thought it was some kind of positive claim that.
I will bet my entire income for the next year and a half.
Oh, I got to get on Google.
Now, does somebody have to bet that in turn to call you out on that, or?
We just like hold up our phone and go, "Hey, guess what? You owe me
$100 million.
Actually, you're gonna find that people are gonna have different ideas about that being the case.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll make the website myself. It's got to be worth the investment.
I'll go have with it on you, Mikey.
Whip it on us.
I need a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, like them $10,000 Nikes, whatever. Are they Air Force Ones?
I don't know. That would be pretty bad for a year and a half for anybody.
All right. Thank you, Matthew Randall. Next up is Jonathan.
I was supposed to say where you can find me.
You're like, holy crap.
So my Twitter thing is right down here. That's it. That's me. But more importantly, you can find me at nat1heroes.com. And that's pretty fucking good shit. You can find Mikey there too. So, he doesn't need to brag about himself. He can just point that out too. Yep. Even better. He better.
The production quality of Nat 1 Heroes is top of the line.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
And if Mikey doesn't want to brag about it, like I can get a flight to Chicago for like $75. So, I will. I'll do it.
Is that where Mikey lives in Chicago?
Mm-hmm. Come on down.
Actually, it'd be pretty cool to go and get like a deep dish pizza and see the Chicago Museum of Art with you. If you want to do that sometime, that'd be cool.
I'm here.
Yeah. I know you don't eat deep dish pizza every day because that would kill you. That would fucking kill you.
It's like when people look at like weird restaurants that have like a donut burger and like, oh, this is what the people eat here. It's like, no, idiot, we don't eat just that. Like, why would we only eat deep dish? We have other food.
Yeah, they're Chicago
we have
dogs.
vegetables.
Yeah, we do have salads.
Yeah.
They grow lettuce here sometimes.
Yeah, I can't get over that grilled lettuce. Who the fuck grills lettuce? What the fuck?
A revolutionary, that's who. Ollie Man.
Pretty sure they deep fry them down there in the U.S.
Maybe sometimes.
Maybe in
where
salt.
can you find me? I'm on the ACD Discord, hanging out there a lot of times. Also, the ACD D&D server. If anybody's looking for a game, we got 3.5 and 5 edition games going. So, in addition to that, last couple of weeks I've been on a show called If Was, and that could be.
I hate those guys.
Who wants to get on there? So anyway,
I love Jenna.
That's where you can see me or find me or talk to me.
By the way, Ollie, all 3 posters you have in the background there, I have all of those.
You do?
Or I had all of them. I might still have the one on the right there, the Lord of the Rings one or Gandalf one. Yeah.
So
yeah. Also have a bunch of Chris Achilleos dragon posters as well.
Cool. I got more on the other side of the room here too, but unfortunately my camera doesn't go that way.
Who's next?
Randolph.
Hey.
It's like, holy
Well,
crap.
I've been earlier. I showed some of the progress. We got the roof up on the part of the south end of the new studio. I have to pull down the roof from the north end of it because it's made of OSB material rather than proper plywood, and there's quite a bit of water damage on it. And so I don't know how long it's going to last. That OSB stuff does not handle water damage as well as people think it does. So we've got new plywood to replace that. And so we'll get that all done before we get the roof finally done on there. And that's for the upcoming True North Talk call-in program that Neil and I will be co-hosting in the future once the studio is ready. And you can find out more about that at www.truenorthtalk.ca. Also with Canadian Atheists, and Neil is our community advocate. He's quite involved with what we're doing, which we're very, very happy about. You can find out more about Canadian Atheists at www.canadianatheists.ca. And we're currently promoting the normalization of atheism. That's one of our campaigns. You can read more about that at the website at www.normalizeatheism.ca. Thank you very much to everyone in the audience and everybody here. It's always fun chatting with all of you.
Hi, I'm Mikey Pim, and I'm all over the internet. You can find me everywhere, and just follow me at We the Deviants on Twitter. Bye.
That was quick. I feel so unsatisfied.
I'm trying to satisfy something else, so I need to go.
Flight to Chicago.
Gotcha.
Flight to Chicago, not that expensive.
All right. So, yeah. And of course, you all know where you can find me pretty much here and on YouTube or on Twitter. Pardon me. Yeah.
Here and YouTube.
Facebook.
Here and YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Facebook and everything. Actually, you know what I should do is put my link tree fucking link down below so people can find everything. Anyway,
good.
Yeah.
There's a cool thing called All My Links that I'm going to set up.
All right. So anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show and the after party. Thanks again to my guest of honor tonight, Nate, who's no longer, he had to take off. But he was pretty awesome. Lots of clips of Neil on Twitch. There you go.
Those are hilarious, by the way.
TNT is your roof leaking. Anyway, so as Randolph said earlier, we are starting up our own call-in show called True North Talk. There is a website, truenorthtalk.ca. You can head over there and check it out, and it'll link you right to the YouTube channel. And you can subscribe to us so you don't miss our launch date. And myself and many, many other people are doing the revamped and relaunched, it's a different one now, Mike. Revamped and relaunched Nonprofits, which airs Sunday between Truth or Atheist Experience and Talk Heathen, and it's at 3 p.m. Central Time, so you can come and check all of us out doing some fun stuff on there. I haven't done an episode in a little while, but I'll be back into doing it. It's just because of my mom with the whole never knowing when they're going to release her out of the hospital, and I have to be on the ready to go pick her up, and it's a whole thing. So I've been lucky so far and not had to do it in the middle of one of these. So anyway, also the last Saturday of every month, like I always say, myself and Andy and Seamus get together and do Atheists Drinking Out Loud over on the Laughing in Disbelief channel. You can check us out this coming Saturday, a week from today, with Bionic Dance will be our guest. So come on and check it out. We're going to have a lot of fun. And that's pretty much it. Thanks to all my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing, and you help me keep this show going. And and I love you for what you do. And anyways, guys, like I always say at the end of these things, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys next time.